Hey everyone, welcome to my 27 and 28 week pregnancy update. So I'm thinking that today I'm going to try and have my 26 week update up. I have that filmed in a separate video. I just need to edit it real quick and upload it. And then this one's going to combine weeks 27 and 28. And I'm going to try to have them all up today. So I apologize for taking a long time to get week 26 up, and then, combining a couple of weeks. But it worked out well to combine 27 and 28 because really the most new stuff and the biggest updates, the most important kind of stuff happened in week 28 when I had an appointment and had my glucose test and all that kind of stuff. So if you're seeing, two videos in one day and you're like, well, how pregnant is she? So today, if I get this up today, I believe today is October 7th, Friday. So hopefully I will have all that up today. And today I am 28 and a half weeks. I will be 29 weeks on Monday. So anyways, I'm just going to go ahead and jump into the stuff that I have to update on for weeks 27 and 28. Really the biggest thing for week 27, mainly, I have been having this in week 28 as well, but it was really bad in week 27, was acid reflux. I know I've talked about it quite a bit in my past few pregnancy updates, just saying that it's been happening fairly frequently. And for week 27, it picked up and started happening even more frequently. It was just really annoying. Thankfully, kind of like a dulled version of acid reflux, because while it was really painful in the back of my throat, burning and annoying, it wasn't to the extent of where it was making me throw up or I felt that I needed to get anything other than Tums. It's just kind of something that, I pushed through, but it wasn't as bad as it could have been, because I did with my last pregnancy with Hudson, I had some bouts of acid reflux that were really, really bad and actually caused me to throw up because they were so bad. And I am not somebody who throws up easily. So I'm grateful for that. And then, like I've said, for week 28, I have had acid reflux still, but not quite as bad. It is just something, though, that I feel that I'm probably just going to continue to have as I get bigger, because it seems the more I bend over, even just a little bit, anytime I press even just a little on my stomach, I start to get that acid reflux feeling. So that's definitely not fun. Week 27, anytime I would bend over, I would get that feeling and it would linger for quite a while. Now I still get that feeling when I bend over and stuff, but it doesn't seem to linger quite as long. So that's good. Hopefully it won't be coming back to linger anymore. And then also, I have just been exhausted for these past couple weeks. I have been so tired, and I just kind of lent it to the fact that we have been moving. So Hudson decided to join me. Hopefully I can get the rest of this done. But so for the past couple weeks, I have just been exhausted, and I just kind of blamed it on the fact that while I'm pregnant, I'm taking care of two little boys, and we have still been in the process of moving. We just finally finished getting out of our apartment last week, and so we had that final big clean out and everything of the apartment, which definitely, it takes a lot, to just clean the whole apartment and make sure we had everything out. It definitely took a lot out of me to participate in that. And then also on top of that, keeping up with this house. Oh, are you saying hi? You're so sweet. So anyways, I'll just go ahead and get to it. I did find out when I went to take my glucose test and they took my blood that my vitamin D level was pretty low. And when you're low in vitamin D, that can make you even more fatigued. And so that kind of made a little bit more sense. Because I've just been so drained, so completely exhausted. So I was really grateful to find that out, because now I'm on a higher dose of vitamin D, so that should definitely help give me a little bit more energy, and hopefully I won't feel quite as fatigued as I have been. And then with my glucose test, I was able to actually find out right away if I passed or not, which was really neat. Like, I don't know, I don't know if everybody gets the results that quickly or not, and they just don't tell you, but like literally she had like, I don't know, she put my blood on like a little tab, and she had like a little machine, and then it just took like a minute, and it told her what my number was, and that told her whether I passed or not. And thankfully I passed, which I'm so grateful for. So I don't have to do the 3-hour glucose. Hi, you were just so cute. I know. This is supposed to be about your baby brother Cooper. What do you think about that? You look like a giant baby. A giant baby face. So I passed my glucose test, found out I had low vitamin D, but I'm just on a higher dosage of it now. And in other news, I also, at that appointment, she told me that they usually schedule C-sections around 30 weeks, which I wish I didn't have to have a C-section, but unfortunately that just seems to be my road that I have to be on for having babies. So I'm grateful that I've had good experiences anyways, that my body has reacted well and all of that has healed and everything. So for scheduling my C-section, some of you might think like this is kind of early, and like why would you even want to schedule it for, like, if you have to schedule a C-section, why don't you just let the baby bake as long as possible or whatever. But the thing is that my body goes into labor, or at least it has with my previous pregnancies, and it goes like right before 39 weeks. And so I'm hoping that baby Cooper will stay in even until this date, because I don't know, I have a strong feeling that he might come on the 18th of October. So anyway, she told me that she would schedule it for October 19th. So October 19th is when I'm in the process of scheduling the C-section for. It's not 100% confirmed yet, but the paperwork and stuff has been sent to Labor and Delivery. They just have to confirm it, and then I'll sign it, and then it'll be final. But so far we're looking at scheduling it at October 19th in the morning. And it's not, it's not a thing of, like I said, it's not like I'm just so impatient and I just want to get this baby out, and, I don't want to wait any longer than I have to. It's just that my body has gone into labor every time, and it's really not the safest thing for me to go into labor and then have to get the C-section and stuff. The hospital is not extremely close to where we are, and my labor progresses really quickly, or at least it did with Hudson. My labor comes about all of a sudden, and it like basically it starts out for like 2 contractions being 5 minutes apart, and then it goes right to being like 2 minutes apart, and then pretty close to like 1 minute apart, and they're really, really strong. And when I have to be cut open anyways and stuff, it's not really productive for my body to be doing that. So anyways, that's, my C-section is in the process of being scheduled. And, there's 2 other things that I've written down to touch on. It's so distracting. And that is that I feel Cooper move all the time. Like literally I can feel him all the time, and I am so curious as to how big he is already, because I can feel him so strong and all the time, like literally all the time. And it's so neat and so much fun. He definitely gives me a lot of elbows and like knees and stuff, and it hurts. Like he likes to roll his elbows and stuff across my stomach, and that is not really fun, but I appreciate that I can feel him move all the time. And then also my weight gain. This is not something that I want to update on. It's not something that I want to tell anybody because I'm not proud of it, but I'm up a total of 23 pounds so far, which I know isn't terrible. I mean, I am almost 29 weeks pregnant, so there's not that much time left. I've got like 10 more weeks left or less, depending on when he decides to make his arrival. So It's all right, but I wish it was a little less at this point. So anyways, hopefully my weight gain will slow down again, because it was like nothing, and then it was like, oh, kind of going up, and then it was like up, and so hopefully it'll kind of even out now at least and not give me too much more. But yeah, so that's about all that I have to update on. Cravings, I really haven't had anything new as far as cravings go. Chocolate almost always sounds good to me. And I've really been craving watermelon the past couple of days. So that is really about it. I will just go ahead and show my bump, my almost 29-week baby bump. There he is. Can you say bye, Hudson? Say bye. Say bye.